Okay, good morning, everyone. We're just going to continue to do some word problems. I'm hopefully got a chance to finish that worksheet yesterday. We're just going to continue to do some more today. So I want to look at this first one. Number one says that there were a total of 198 football games in the season. Season's played for 18 months. How many football games are played each month if each month has the same number of games? Okay, so two numbers. It'd be the 198 over 18 months. So 198 games over 18 months. And we're trying to find out how many games are played each month. So what we do is, this is a division problem. It would be 18 into 198. Okay. So 18 will go into 19 once. 1 times. So for that one, it's going to be 11 games a month. And one thing I want you to look at, if you do 18 months, if you just start with 10, if you think it's 10 games, you're going to have 18 times 10, that would be 180. So you know it's not 10, it's a little bit bigger. But usually starting with 10 would kind of give you a ballpark figure where you want to go. Okay? So the answer would be they would play 11 games a month for 18 months, and that gets you up to 198 games. Okay? Let's look at another one. Let's do number 2. So a teacher has 304 pieces of candy. If there are 38 students and the candy is divided evenly, how many pieces will each student get? Okay, this is going to be another division problem because you're dividing the candy among the students. Okay? So we have 304 candy. There's 304 pieces of candy, and there's 38 students. And we're going to try to divide this candy evenly. Okay, so 304 pieces of candy divided by 38 students. Okay. So one thing you might want to think about, we always try to round up. Okay. So if I do this 38, I mean, when you round that up, it's going to be 40. And once again, if we do 40 times 10, it's going to be 400. So we know it's not going to be quite 10 pieces. 10 is going to be too much. So I'm going to go with 8. 8 might be a good starting point for us because 10's too big and 8's a little bit less. So let's try 38 times 8. So 34 times 8. 8 times 8 is 64. Carry the 6. 8 times 3 is 24 plus 6 is going to be, this is supposed to be a 4, my bad. 8 times 8 is 64. Carry the 6, 24, and 30. So each student would get 8 pieces of candy. So, you guys, the reason I did the 10, because it kind of gives you a starting point. It's always good to have a starting point because you might not know how many times 38 goes into 304, but you know 10 times it's going to be 380, but I rounded up to 400. You can do it either way. You know, 10 is going to be too many. So it's going to be something less than 10. So it just gives you guys kind of a starting point of where you want to go. All right? Let's try another one. And I want to go back to these problems real quick. Okay, so how do you know it's division? Because how many games were played each month? So you're trying to figure out the number of games in the month out of the total game. So this one also has 304 pieces of candy divided among 38 students. So it says divided right here. That's a clue that's going to be a division problem. And this one, you're trying to find out the same amount of games each month. So that would be a clue that's division. Okay. Let's go down. Let's pick another one here. Let's do number 6. So Fred bought 300 crayons that came in packs of 15. How many packs of crayons did Fred buy? So we have 300 crayons and they're coming in boxes of 15. So 300 and they're boxes of 15. So we're going to have to divide the number of boxes into 300. $15 goes into 30 2 times. 2 times 15 is 30. And 15 goes into 0 times, so it's going to be 20 boxes. Okay, that one was a little bit easier. 15 goes right into 30 evenly 2 times. Okay, let's do one more. Let's do number 7. So it says Keith, Benny, Jason, and Nancy each bought 560 Pokemon cards, which come in packs of 20. How many packs of Pokemon cards do they have in all? Okay, so they all bought 560. And this one's important that we read the whole question. So they have 560. We can do this 2 ways. Okay, so there's 4 people, and they all bought 560. And they come in packs of 20. Okay, so 20 goes into 56 2 times, and that's 40. And 5 minus 4 is 1, 6. And then 20 goes into 168 times. So that's 160. Okay, there's 28 packs. But let's go back to the question. This is kind of one you have to read carefully. So it says Keith, Benny, Jason each bought 560 Pokemon cards, which come in packs of 20. How many packs of Pokemon cards do they have in all? Okay. Now let's go back to what we did. So 28 packs is how much each of them have. but it says how many packs do they have in all. So then you'd have to multiply that times 4, and 28 times 4, that's 32, carry the 3. So in all, they have 112 packs. Okay. One other way you could have done this is let's go back to the question. You could have done 560 times 4 because they each have 560 cards. So 560 plus 560 plus 560 plus 560. So let's do that. So 560, 560, 560, and 560. 0, that's 24, carry the 2, 7, 12, 17, 22, 40. And then you could divide it by the common packs of 20. Is that what it says? Yeah, they come in packs of 20. So 20 goes into 22 one time. That's 20. 20 goes into 24 one time. And 20 goes into 40. So it's 112 packs total. So you get the same answer, but you could have done a couple different ways. Both ways are right. But remember, look at the question. It says, how many packs of cards do they have in all? There's 4 different people buying them. Okay. So when we did the 560 by 20, that would just be one person. That's why I did the 28 times the 4. And you get 112 either way. Okay. There's a couple different ways you could have done that. That's why it's important we read these questions, because it says how many do they have in all, not just one person, but all 4 of them together. Okay, I'll go ahead and post this so you can finish this. Have a very nice weekend, and feel free to contact us if you need to come in for some tutoring or if you have any questions. Okay, have a good day. Bye.